What's up YouTube, Mr. Lamessy here, and today we're going to be continuing the Nova Sorceress guided playthrough. Now, part normal was pretty fast through. It's actually one of the fastest or the fastest way to get through normal. But now I do feel like it'll slow down a little bit. Getting through Nightmare cold is generally a little bit better. Lightning, or Nova in this case, can be good, but it also can be a little bit dangerous. So we're going to have to be a little careful. Our main goals, though, are going to be get spirit, get lore, and then kind of just continue from there and probably try and end up somewhere in that 50 range before we go to hell. Maybe for you, you go to 60. You can kind of determine right there. Eldritch can be decent farm. So, with that being said, let's jump over here. Let's start Miss Nova and bring her into Nightmare. Now, we are level 33 on this character. You can see our stat distribution. I've got 35 strength, the rest into vitality. I do have 50 energy. I did put 15 points into energy just to get a little more mana. You can go a little more or a little less, depending however you want. 1-1, nothing here. And then just maxing down here. And at this point, static field is only a 5% damage synergy. But Lightning Mastery, let me go like this, is a 12% damage synergy for every point. So we're just going to keep putting points into Lightning Mastery. Now Static Field is nice because it does increase the static field range for us. But at 9, it's a pretty decent level. So we'll fill up on some potions. Our gear. Let's actually shop a better... We can actually do 2 shopping things right now. Number 1, I can shop for 20 FCR. Also like 3 mana per kill right there. So we can shop for that. And number 2, I can shop for a 20 FCR. And we will actually just go very quickly. And, ooh, a superior circlet. That could be a nice imbue. I believe we still have our normal imbue quest anyways, so that will be, I believe, what I'll take there. Okay, so whenever you leave town and come back, it refreshes, so you can continue looking, and there we go, just like that. There's a 20 FCR wand, and like we talked about before, that brings us to 45 FCR, which puts us over now the 37 FCR breakpoint, which is nice. I'm also going to go back to normal really fast. And we will imbue this circlet. Now we could do it now. We could do it later. Whenever you level at a certain point. Oh my God. Always on the guided playthroughs, by the way. Never the speed runs, right? Jesus. All right. Well, just do that. And you go get lore, and I will not get lore. And that also puts me at the 63 FCR breakpoint, so I get another breakpoint. Easy as that. Also, we can look at our res and determine, I don't feel like putting anything in there yet for res, so let's just continue forward. Now we still have our same way that will really kill the groups and kill the mobs, and again, we're just focusing on... I just can't believe that. We're just focusing on the boss mobs still. So, the other guys I don't care as much about. But something to note in Nightmare is monsters now Resurrected's always fun. Fun slows target. Monster groups now have twice as much health, right? Or not health. Twice as many mods. So that is something to just jot down in the back of your head. I'll go down to players 1 for the Den of Evil. That's... Pick up a Ral Rune. And remember, at this point, I am looking for a Broadsword, Longsword, or Crystal Sword. Any of those will be good until Act 3, or not Act 3, Level 3, excuse me, of the Nightmare Tower. So that is where we're aiming right now. Otherwise, at that point, the Crystal Sword will drop off, and we will just look for a white Broadsword or Longsword. And the reason is we want it to be guaranteed 4 sockets from Larzik, so we can make the Spirit out of it. Additionally, just finding a 4 socket would also work.
This cave has been purged of evil.
I'll keep the magic find over 10 energy. All right, we'll go back to players 8. We'll continue with Lightning Mastery. And something you'll note in Nightmare as well is you're going to start getting more combinations, like just more boss groups in general, because the number does go up. So you'll be able to start getting more of them together like this, which can be better for experience, but also more dangerous. As for instance, one group here has Might Aura, and then everything around gets the Might Aura. But can still be very nice for leveling up. And again, what I've noted before, and I'll note again, you do not need to kill every single mob within, especially when you get to Nightmare and you have lightning enchanteds and stuff. Am I wanting to kill the lightning enchanteds? No! That's a horrible experience. Oh, and I did talk about wanting to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. At this point as well, we can go and shop because we're level 35. So you just want to do it between levels 31 and 35. You don't want to be level 36. And you can go and look for a lower resistance wand. The reason I say you want to be between level 31 and 35 is it won't spawn until you're level 31. And additionally, it will only, it's a level 36 required wand. So of course, when you're shopping it, it's just going to be red. So it makes it much easier to just immediately go look at the red wands as opposed to having to look through every wand. If you are already level 36, that's okay. You can be level 36, and then you'll just have to go and look at every wand instead.
No, kill all the mobs, otherwise they will come after your crunchy peanut butter and Gatorade stash.
They can have it.
Protect the snacks.
They can have it. So it's just a way to look faster through them, but just know you can always find low resist charges. And remember, we are looking for charges, not low resist for Necromancer only. Right, so that is an important thing to factor in. And you can do it right here. You can do it in Act 2. You can do it, I mean, kind of wherever there. But
isn't it possible to reset the map if the jail layout is not
pricey.
Good after getting the waypoint?
Reset the mountain. No, that was in LOD. You could do that, but that's no longer a thing. All right, so we did save some stuff for money. So now each of these, not all 30,000, but they are more. And we can buy this low resist wand. It's a little pricey. The cheapest you'll find it will be about 65 or 63,000, maybe like 62.8 or something like that. So just note that you will not be able to find it for like 18 grand or anything like that. You'll at least need a little bit of cash. If I did need more cash, I do have more of these gems I could sell, and these chip gems I could cube together for more stuff.
Well, how come you couldn't script a good lower resist wand on the first try at the shop?
Just... I'm not going to fight archers very often. They're pretty annoying. Yeah, I don't know, man. And I will pick up the battle staff. What am I putting inside that circlet? Probably a Ral or an Ort rune. Kind of just depends which one I feel like I need more.
Yes.
So right now my light res is just a little bit lower, but I can kind of gauge. So that's something is sockets can be, you know, you want to make sure you're like using your sockets, but they can be a little bit, if you don't feel an immediate need for them, you can kind of keep it open-ended. So because both my res are good enough at the moment, I feel comfortable just waiting on it. If, for instance, I had like -7 fire res, or if there was just like a 30 or 40 resistance discrepancy, you know, I had like 50 fire, 50 light. I mean, I probably wouldn't put cold. I'd probably aim for fire or light. But let's say I have 50 light res and 10 fire res. I'd put a Raurin in there. Also, you can get multiple boss groups down here. There's archers. Again, we're going to pretty much just avoid them. And there's a lightning enchant boss. So we'll just avoid him as well for the most part. And keep going. Ow. And before we finish here, we will go down to players 1. Oh, hello. Archers suck. And unfortunately only a Raurin. So remember, we are looking for Tal, Thol, Ort, Am. You should already probably have Tal and maybe the Ort. The Thol and Am you'll most likely need, but maybe you got them both. Maybe you got one of them from your forge or something. Ooh, 3 to mana per kill is pretty nice. That'd be something I could like put into a weapon or something. 2 to Nova. 2 to Nova, 28 to life. Sheesh. Do I want to drop a breakpoint for that? Maybe. The life is almost enticing enough to do so. I'm gonna keep my 63 breakpoint. Also, at this point, if you want, for instance, I have cracked boots. If you want to get some boots, you can just do shopping for some boots, belts, gloves. There's 10 faster run walk. I'd want a little bit better than that.
Good to see you.
What are my gloves? They're okay. I could use some better gloves, actually. And here you can very easily find like 30 to fire res or 28, you know, to light res, 20 faster run walk. You can get some nice combinations. Additionally, you can just get some belts that just have like 75 to life and stuff. So there's a lot of solid items you can end up picking up. There you go, 28 to lightning res. I'm going to use those.
Greetings.
Now, I usually end up shopping for boots in Act 2 Nightmare. I just ends up being. And there's 25 fire res. And there was also some magic find there. So you can, you know, hold those if you want right there. Hit recovery is okay, but...
What is crunchy peanut butter Gatorade? What is this strange abomination of a shittishfying beverage?
Sure, why not?
In what universe would anyone allow such a strange thing to quench his or her thirst? Surely there is some scandal over making such a thing?
Good day. Not in town.
Okay. Let's keep trucking. Good enough. Don't really want to stop for archers as they will murder you. They do tons of damage and they also do cold damage as well, just to make it even worse. Make sure to go players 1 before we kill the Countess so we get better runes. Or more runes, I should say, not better. And Nefort Thol, perfect. That helps get us on our way to Spirit.
Good day.
So we do like that.
Hello.
And you can stop and fight as much or as little as you want here. Again, on players 8 in the jail,
I need mana.
I'd say you can go up to like mid 40s. Still getting okay experience. But ideally you're out by like 41 or so.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
There's one. And there's a longsword. So we will grab that because remember, we want a longsword. Or a broadsword. Or an early crystal sword, but we're not really finding that. So this will get 4 open sockets from Act 5. The socket quest. Back to the Black Marsh. The Blake Marsh. Is there someone named Blake in the chat or something I was seeing?
Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
We got in there. Okay, go. That's good enough.
Not enough mana.
Ow. Amrune? So you want Talthol or Am, and additionally, if you did not get the craziest imbue ever, then you also want Ort Soul to make a lore helm. 15 IAS jewel. Give that to a mercenary in somewhere.
Good day.
Another point there. So I'm just continuing all vitality with whatever you call it. Vitality and lightning mastery, and once lightning mastery is maxed, then we can continue and put the points into static field.
I need mana.
As for what secondary skill we are going to consider, I'm still TBD on that. Honestly, I mean, there's plenty of options. I don't think anything is fully set. We could go Frozen Orb. We could go Hydra. We could go, you know, Meteor, whatever. Firewall works as well. Maybe Firewall. It's a pretty simple one.
Good day.
Hello.
How's PoE 2 going? Oh yeah, I need to go and maybe jam a little bit more now that they did this latest patch. I really wanted to try out a totem warrior. Looked fun.
I need mana.
Totems are busted? What do you mean they're busted? They're super good now? That's nice.
Not enough mana.
Warrior needed something to help. You know? The totems don't attack enemies? Oh my god. Killing me.
Good day.
Okay. We have... I'm going to put some more points into strength at this point. Because I am going to want to, at the very least, have 43 strength for a crystal sword. But also 48 for a broad. And for a long sword, I need 55 strength and 9 dexterity. Which is why longswords kind of suck for it. I'd much rather have found one of the other swords, but... such is life.
I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. I need mana.
Okay, there's one. FCR, Papa. That's crazy.
Not enough mana.
Volunteer. So we may actually have it now. We don't have an Amrune specifically, but we have, I believe, 3 Thuls.
Hello.
Yes. Thul, 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 and Ort, Ort, Ort makes... We'll put this on our offhand, by the way. Another Thul rune and a chip topaz plus 3 Thul runes makes an Amrune. Tal, Thul, Ort, Am, and we have our spirit. So that's nice. Okay. So again, we will need 55 strength and 39 dex with our current setup there of stuff. I almost want to go out and just like kill a few things and see if I can just pick up like a broadsword or a crystal sword before I make the spirit. I really don't like
Not enough mana.
the long sword. So we'll see what we can do here. Keep your eyes peeled. We're just gonna players 8, kill a lot of stuff.
I need mana.
There's a longsword right there. And it is 4 sockets. Okay. Well, it saves us a socket quest at least. So we need 2 more levels, and we can go socket it. And again, on the way, we can look just to maybe save ourselves some stat points later, but if not, it's not end of the world. At this point, a crystal sword is also going to be probably a no-go, so we're really just looking for a white or socketed broadsword here.
I need mana.
5 dexterity.
Impossible.
Whoa! I'm pretty sure I drank a rejuve potion in time, but sure.
Good day.
Be careful around extra fast cold enchants. Did that intentionally. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Am I still one? Wait, what? Oh, because I don't have my body. Cool. Alright. Tal. Thul. Ort. Wait, where's my shield? Oh, I put it on the wrong hand. And we rolled 25 FCR. Low as you can go. A little unfortunate, but whatever. With our amazing circlet, we're still on that 63 breakpoint. The next breakpoint is 105, which is pretty far away. So I'm not too concerned about getting to that one. Oh wait, I need the Grand Charm until I level. Okay. And now we have
If there was magic here, it's long gone
our
now.
spirit. Hey, Champion Fallen. Nice to see you. Okay, boss. Alright. So I'm level 44. Honestly, I just want one more level to put in the stat points there. Into Dex. And then I can drop that Grand Charm. Just because it takes up time or space. Ouch.
This place chills me to the bone.
Ouch. Okay. 19 to life on a large charm, that's great. Go ahead and go there, drop this, put that over there. 17 energy, 7 light res, wow. And 10 FCR, that is nice because that does give us the opportunity to potentially move into 105 FCR. Now, the thing is we're at 25, 35, 45, 50, 60, 70 right now. So we have 80 there, 90, 100. We would need a better roll on our spirit to ultimately get there. But we could also find like Mage Fist or Train Gloves or something. And that would help us out as well. The circlet's ridiculous. Just, I have nothing else to say. So we'll go down to level 2. If you want, you can grab the waypoint in level 2 here. And you can use that for potentially farming. Do some andariel farm, try and get some items. Otherwise, you can just go ahead. We'll go down to players 1 for andariel. And we also have low resist now that we can be using to help out with bosses, specifically with ancients, but also, you know, just in general if you really need, if there's a group you want to go kill. Poison and fortify fire.
The evil queen has fallen.
Imagine getting this circuit in a speedrun. I don't want to talk about it. Literally all I want is that circlet in a speedrun. And I never get that circlet in a speedrun. And then the dumb guided playthrough, the circlet appears. Ridiculous. Now our boots are pretty trash. 13% fire res, that's all. So again, this is where I like to sometimes consider doing a quick shopping. Regardless, while we do a 1 minute shop here, give yourselves a clap, everybody. Act 1 of Nightmare is done. Lots of magic find right there if we wanted. Now, the sweet boots that I would love to find would be like 30 FRW, 38 fire res or something like that, you know. See, there's a big life belt, 69 to life. It's pretty good. I might have to use that. I've got 27 cold res and some hit recovery, so I actually kind of like my belt. But that is a nice belt still, and shows an example of what you could find. How's yolking jail? Bro, the jail yolked us today hard. We were trying, man, but we got yolked. We had, what, 16 jails that we ran into? All right, I'll take 20 faster run walk, because faster run walk actually is pretty helpful. 16 jails, only 2 jail setups. It's crazy. And for those on YouTube watching this from the future, because this is a guided playthrough, we're talking about, I'm in the middle of getting that world record run that you've already probably watched at this point. For the normal sorceress, so. See, there were like 3 or 4 bosses right in there tucked together. Gotta believe in yourself. Okay. There's nothing to really do over there. Again, also something to note, if you need money, there is tons of money just like laying all over the place. Once you get into like Nightmare and stuff, money is just super easy. So I can pick up full plate mails. Ethereal won't be worth as much, but still not bad. I can pick up a war staff. That'll be worth a little bit. I can pick up a mummified trophy. Like, there's just so much stuff. So you shouldn't ever really be running out of gold. And if you are, again, take a second, go pick some up. There's another Rao rune. I'm also level 46, so I feel pretty good about my level. At this point, I'd be happy to be in Act 5 personally with my level. I wouldn't recommend that for you. I would say continue spending time killing stuff. And don't be afraid to go and just like farm again, right? Like literally, okay, I'll just stop and I'll kill some more mobs here. You know, okay, I'll reset the Lost City and I'll level up again through it. Like, that Gothic plate could be nice money. And then always pick up your tomb ones and any wand, scepters, things like that. If you do need money, those will be big places to get it. All right, perfect. I'm afraid to stop and kill mobs. So the big thing there will be really like finding your positioning. Don't just kind of go into a sudden stop. But really like find where the boss is that you want to fight or the mobs are that you want to fight. And then position yourself off to the side a little bit and then come into it. What level should we get without the circlet? The circlet is not... The circlet's just nice, but it's not like changing anything. It just means we're stronger. I will say at this point, with spirit and stealth, you're going to want to, if you can, have 63 FCR. That will be really nice for you. So I would say if you can, try and focus on having that 63 FCR. Again, I rolled bad on my spirit. Super unlucky. Nothing ever, you know, goes well for me, right? Never get anything. But, you know, let's say you basically need to roll at least 28% on your spirit because you do 28 plus 25 from your stealth, and then all you need is one 10 FCR piece of 2 rings and an amulet. If you do not roll 28%, you're going to need 2 FCR pieces somehow, and that will be generally a little more challenging, but still possible, right? Either way, just those 2 pieces, your stealth and the spirit, regardless of what you roll, you will get 50 FCR, which means you will be on the 37 breakpoint, which is still nice. But the 63 breakpoint, definitely, it feels a little extra nice, I will say. We'll take that out, we'll cube that together. Just keep resetting until you roll a 220 circlet. Yeah, okay. Just and there was 30,000 gold for that. Again, super easy to pick up money all over the place. So, if you need the cash, it is there. We'll go into the harem. And then to the arcane.
This place actually distorts reality. Fascinating.
Now there is still, we've done more map studying, more learning, all sorts of research on it. There's still
The best
no
part
good
about
way
86
to
months
determine.
is wasting the resub a day before M versus S as a flex.
Thank you, Evo. I appreciate it. All I know is how to 4th way it for you. So you can kill stuff in the Arcane Sanctuary if you want. I mean, the ghosts do have decent rune drop chances, and the super chest at the end can also be kind of nice. So, something you can think about. Otherwise, we are going to head to the tomb. Get out the staff. More ghost again. More potential rune drop chances there. And we'll plug in our staff. Now, once again, if you are feeling like you want more resistance against Duriel because he's a little bit scary sometimes, you can, of course, grab some thawing potions. And you just chug them. And notice that I have 40 res, but now I have 85 res because I get 10% max additional plus 50% cold res, 30 seconds per potion that I drink. So I now have 2 minutes. I'll go down to players 1. I will make sure that I am here. I will static Duriel. And then we'll Nova him down. And the lower res really does help speed it up a lot for you. So I do recommend it. Plus you'll want it later on when you're going some sort of dual spec somewhere. Alright, and we did get a rare ring. Hopefully it is nice. But that was pretty easy, wasn't it?
Baal have escaped me.
You're flying. Level 47 here. You might be a higher level. You might be a lower level. Ooh, another FCR ring. Not much on it. 6 to life is all that matters for us there. But it does give us yet another FCR ring to consider in the future. And we'll go ahead and pull these guys out and sell them for money. And continue forward. Let us go to Act 3. No mercenary at this point? No mercenary at this point. You could have a mercenary if you wanted. I don't feel like I really need a mercenary. We're just kind of flying around. Maybe I'll pick up an Act 3 mercenary for fun or something.
Not enough mana.
I'll go back to players 8.
Not enough mana.
Grab the jade figurine. And now we'll just go look for the spider cavern. Not going to be there.
Not enough mana.
Not there. Okay. It's on the long way. Woo. Little spicy.
I need mana.
And it's not seeming like we have a skip. No. We have a Great Marsh, but we do at least have a lightning shrine for our Great Marsh. And
That
there's our
wasn't
flare.
spicy. That was spicy.
When did 43 months pass by?
It's locked.
I know, right, Con? That's crazy. Now, insight could also be usable on a mercenary.
Not enough mana.
It would get me a little bit of mana help. I would still have a little, I'd still need plenty of mana potions and stuff because I don't have a giant mana pool, but it would be helpful. So if you were wanting to farm up your mercenary as well and actually use a mercenary, I would 1000% recommend insight, and I'd recommend finding either a 4 open socket if you can. If you can't find a 4 open socket, then my recommendation is usually going to be just grab a bill from the lower Kurast or any white bill that you find.
I am overburdened.
as it will get max 4 sockets, so you can use your socket quest on that. However, if you needed to use your socket quest on the spirit, then you'd have to wait until Nightmare to do so, right?
I am overburdened.
Grab the ancient armor, grab the Jidbin. Okay. Insight not worth the socket quest. I mean, you know, like, I don't have my socket quest used, so I could see myself using it. Trash, 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 trash. That's not bad. 1 to mana per kill and 16 to cold res is actually decent. So at this point, I'm going to put that over the 25 to mana. That's just going to be better. And we'll grab this out again. A little more gold. Fill up on some potions. Put some more points into the mastery there. More vitality. Okay. And this is also, again, one of my favorite places to level. I just love leveling out here. Additionally, again, so much experience if you, or gold if you want it. So you can reset the Flare Jungle multiple times and just go have a blast with it.
I need mana.
And here's what I was talking about before as well. If you are looking to make that insight, just run around here and pop all the poppables on players 8. And a lot of times you can either find a 4 socket or you can find a white bill, which then you again can take to get 4 sockets. So, you know, I just run around there and push all these things. Every log, every chest, every body, skeleton. You just pop them all. And then when you find it, or if not, you go to the LK waypoint, you rinse and repeat, right? You can just do that a few times. It can be nice and easy. Ooh, wow! What a find! 3 to energy shield, 4 sockets. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep that. Make a little memory with that. What are these drops? I gotta turn off my hacks, man. Crazy. We will probably not make memory in this run, but that's a really nice staff for it if we wanted to. I mean,
I forget how to make memory.
oh, okay, I get it. Memory is Lum Io Soul F.
See you in hell.
So
Gifted a tier
Io
1
and
sub
Soul
to
we
Rick
can get from
Video.
Nightmare Countess. Lum we can get from Hell Countess, or just anywhere along the way. And of course we can find these all along the way. It's not that hard to make. And the beautiful thing is it's 3 to Sorceress skills, plus 3 to Energy Shield. So with the additional 3 to Energy Shield, we now have a 9 to Energy Shield staff, which can be used for buffing on the side really nicely. So, really nice pre-buff right there. Thanks, see you in heck. 75 to life. Wow. I will take that over 22 to fire res. 75 life is pretty sweet. Okay. And we will go forward. And again, we're looking for the temple out here that faces to the bottom left.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
And we'll grab Lame Essence Tome to be turned in later. Now we can go to the sewers, take a run around here, and we'll come back in there. Perfect. And remember as well, these are super chests down here.
It's locked.
So you can get some nice gold and such from these chests. And not just gold, but you can get good charms, you can get good runes, you know, all sorts of things. So just something to note. Alright, go down to P1 for Travenical. If you want to fight Travenical at a higher player's count, you do you, boo. Okay. Will this be on YouTube? This will be on YouTube. Part normal went up today. I will try and put this part up tomorrow. Tomorrow and Sunday will be 12-hour streams, both of the days. Come locked and loaded and ready to have some fun. More vitality. Okay. Do you ever farm anything for a longer period of time? Sure, I've done the Holy Grail before where I went and farmed every item in the game. Sometimes I've done some stuff to like Ubers.
I can't carry anymore.
But online, you know, we'll speedrun to Ubers. I guess that's still speedrunning. I mean, a lot of the stuff I do is speedrunning, but, you know, sometimes I'll just take characters like longer and more casual and stuff. Okay, and at this point we can start putting into static again. And I'm just going to stick players 1, because I'm just going to zip over to Mephisto really fast. Now, Mephisto, of course, one of the greatest places to farm, Nightmare Mephisto. So, highly recommend, if you want to farm, go to Durance level 2 and find yourself the waypoint so you can farm him a few times. Otherwise, we will low resist him. We will try and avoid his charged bolts. And we will burst him down. Cast again. Nice and easy, lemon skeezy. Act 3 is done. Yeah, so great place to farm like a Viper Magi right there. Obviously you can get SOJs there. You can get that from andariel as well. Wow, 38 to light res. Ooh, 78 life or 38 light res is a tough decision, to be honest. So, interesting. A lot of money. We're level 51. I, again, will just stay on players 8. And here you can see that my light res and cold res are really good, but my fire res has kind of started to drop now that I've like found gear a little bit more that has different things. So I'm going to go ahead and take that Row Rune and put it in my helm, because I want to have good fire res for this act. And I could also swap these gloves out really fast. And I think I will. Just to get my fire resist up to near max for out here. Plains of Despair, there's souls. So obviously we could wait until we had killed the souls if we wanted.
That's a rally good strategy.
Thank you.
Not enough mana.
Okay. Now you can always telekinesis the forge if you want. Little faster way to do it. And we get a hell rune. Not great. We did get a perfect amethyst though, which is fun. So we can always find a blue ami. And then roll the blue ami. And I've got actually multiple in the way of the amethyst. This is also where I like to take my rejuves and start to cube them up. Just because they can be useful to have some full rejuves in hell. So you don't have to save rejuves or anything, but I like to save some rejuves. On hardcore, definitely recommended. I'll actually get rid of that. Got the nauseous. Still unsure about that amulet, if I want to use it. We'll hold off for now. Okay. Now we will go and run the Chaos Sanctuary. I'm still just on P1 for this. If you want to increase the player count, you can. You're definitely going to be strong enough that you could do a higher player count. The ghostlies are going to be really the big issue. So you can also come in and just do it situationally. For instance, I could say, I'm going to go players 8. I'm going to low resist. And I'm going to try and get a lot of experience off of this boss group. Now I'm doing this with 73 light res. Or fire res, I mean. And I'd be kind of scared to do it with much less. But I was able to gain some decent experience by doing that, right? I will go back to players 1. Now, if you do run into a lightning enchanted, there's a couple of things that you can do. Like, for instance, let's say he's lightning enchanted and I can't kill him. Or lightning immune, even. First thing you can do is try your lower res wand. If that does not work, you can go back and get a mercenary. And then you can just kind of sit there and, like, telekinesis over and over, cast your lower res, whatever it is, and let your mercenary slowly whittle them down. That can be a nice, happy solution. So here we go. This is actually a great example. I'm actually really happy that he's lightning immune, so we can show it off. So first I want to clear out the area. I was unable to break it. Life amulet's better since I have the 64. The life amulet is just a lot of life, and this character doesn't have a ton of life. So that's why I'm kind of valuing it slightly higher. But 38 light res is obviously very good, and in areas where I really need light res. Okay, we got a cold mercenary. That should work, because he's fire and lightning immune. So I want to get the immunity that he's not. And what I can also do is give my stuff over to this mercenary. And now he's really going to be cranking. Obviously, I have to be careful myself. But just like that. Make sure we're players 1. So because he is a caster, that can be a nice way to help him out. And voila! Act 4 is complete. How easy was that? Level 52. If I wanted, I could give him, you know, something, whatever. See if he wants to survive a little longer. Wow! What? What? 18 and 18? Holy cow. What are these items this run? With 11 all res? Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly need 18 strength or dex at the moment, but it would allow me on a respec to completely remove myself out of specking for the spirit.
Now you can equip Wind Force. Nice.
So that'll give me a ton more back in stats, which I will be respecking in a bit here. So that's actually super sick. That's it. Jeez, what are these drops? I don't even know, man.
Yes.
Okay. $18.18. All right. Put our points there. Now, I actually like to stick players 1 through the bloody foothills. I mean, you can go to players 8 if you want. I like to be players 1 just because it can be annoying. But I'll go to P8 here. And we'll P8 on this boss right here. Remember, if you want to heal your mercenary, you can actually give him a potion with shift 1, 2, 3, 4, wherever your health or rejuve potions are. And it will give that to him. But, like I was going to say before there, for leveling purposes, this is actually a pretty great place to level. So if you do want to level again, you can always just come right here and just rinse and repeat doing this over and over. You go right there, you're on players 8. Run down. Frigid Highlands. He's lightning enchanted. I don't care. I'll kill all of his minions. And I'll rinse and repeat. And do it again and do it again. And you can actually do this up to level like 70, honestly. And it won't take that long. Like, if you look at how long it's taking me to clear this entire wave, it's pretty fast. I mean, what, 15, 20 seconds for the whole thing? A lot of that is just the load times. Pindle would also be pretty quick. I'd say a little bit more deadly, but does work as well. Sure. So, you know, you have options. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. 11 cold res on a charm. I will say yes, please, to that. And take this Larzik. Perfect. Put some gold away. We've got 640,000 gold. Honestly, I don't need this. Don't need any more gold, really. We're way golded over, but sometimes it's just fun because it's so easy. Okay. And again, you can do that as many times as you would like. Additionally, if you need another Ral, Ort, or Tal rune, you can just come right here to get those. And you can save all the barbs. Okay. I'm going to go down to players 1 because I really just want to focus on going forward. I'm level 54, which for me, like I said, is fantastic. For you, I'd say get a little bit more. I mean, get to whatever you feel comfortable with. But like I say, you can definitely go up into the 60s on Eldritch. No time whatsoever. And then we want to do Crystalline Passage. So either get the Crystalline Passage waypoint or grab the Glacial Trail with a TP right there. This way we can do Frozen River.
So how much for a permanent dimness vision and ski goggles for all day tomorrow?
The entire day. Okay, just tomorrow, not Sunday though, right? Because it's 2 12s. I mean, permanent dim vision would be kind of miserable, I feel like, for everybody to watch, though. Uh, 12 hours of dim vision and goggles. That's a tough one, and honestly, I'm not sure it's a number that's even somewhat reasonable. Okay. Now, we're at the Ancients. I'll think about it, Vasif. I'll think about it. We're at the Ancients. So the big things here are going to be we do not want lightning immune. If they spawn lightning immune, any of them, or even lightning enchanted really, then I will just drop a TP and reset them. Otherwise, blast off. Nice and simple. Biggest thing is just avoid the whirlwind, right? So any lightning enchant, reset it. Any lightning immune, reset it. Otherwise, you're good to go. Now, I would recommend getting the waypoint here in Worldstone Keep level 2 because you just don't know. Oh, that's true. It wouldn't. Permadim Vision would wreck the way for all other things because you can't have. Oh, well, maybe we could do a.
Not enough mana.
Goes and reverse hands. Bro, I almost hate that more. Reverse hands the entire day. Oh my god. Kano had a save and quit and reset option. What do you mean? Oh, like reset the maps? Yeah. Now for these waves, you can fight them honestly on whatever player count you want. I would say for wave 3 is the only one that you're really going to want to fight on players 1, just because he is lightning enchanted. Now remember, you can cast lower resist to help out a little bit. Also note that the radius is up to 16 yards on our static field, which is like this big or something crazy. Now I'm gonna lower res here, players 8. So pretty much most of my entire screen I get to static, which is fabulous. Whoa! I did not think I must have got crit actually.
I can.
It's okay. When you go players 8, sometimes it's a little
I
spicy.
can.
And I'll go to players 3 for the final wave, because it can be kind of a gross wave. And we'll go same idea. Oh yeah, there we go. The extra fast is a no-go. So let's say that you spawn an extra fast map or wave, and you're like, oh my god, I can't deal with this wave. This is horrible. What do I do? What you do is you drag it outside of the throne room, make sure to get the boss, and then you teleport back into the throne room. And normally there's not a dude in here, but sometimes a dude hangs up. So in this case, one guy stayed in, but the rest have left. And so now it is an empty throne, and they are on the outside, and he will continue forward. We go down to players 1. Vasif, message me on Discord, by the way, if you want to have some serious chats about some things. And we will blitz through Mr. Baal. Was Dragon intended to be used by the devs? Who knows? Hey, one of my favorite items. Who knows? All I know is Nightmare's done. Wow, give yourselves the clap. I'm level 57. You are probably higher, I would hope. Hey, we can also use it because of our stuff. I guess we just have 50 strength in general. Maul source? Anybody? Eh? Enchant Maul source? Two-handed?
Good afternoon.
3 to Volcano, 3 to Hunger. Nice and simple. Make sure to pick up your goodies here. Additionally, you can go back and grab your goodies from like normal if you want. From Anya, because I don't think we grabbed that, but nothing's really going to be better than Spirit, but it can be fun anyways. Okay, nothing great there. But that is part Nightmare. Again, at this point, you can decide how you wish to continue. Do you want to just keep farming? Ooh, that's actually really nice. The Frigid Highlands is the terror zone. So we can actually go out there. And this can be a nice place to, again, continue doing all that leveling. We can kill Eldritch. We can go look around for other bosses. This guy will always spawn there. So that's pretty nice. Could rinse and repeat this. Explain what terror zones are. Terror zones are a new thing in Diablo 2 Resurrected, where a random zone every hour will be terrorized, and the monster level in it will essentially be increased. And continue to increase. I believe you can go all the way up to what? 72? 75? 72? One of the two in Nightmare. So you can get these mobs really high level, which means you can level up much easier. So rather than risking everything in hell, I could just go here and do
I am
this.
overburdened.
71? Okay. And you can just rinse and repeat, right? Over and over. So it's nice and simple. The loot changes in the way that it improves as the monster's levels improve and stuff. So you can end up getting better loot normally than the area has, or the monsters would have, because you've gotten improved there. So that is our Nova Sorceress. Let's kind of sum her up and recap where she's at. No use in killing Shank as well. Shank is okay. Right, but like, look at how much experience we gain right here. I'm at, 1 bar. So we gain about 2.5 bars. Shank, we gain about 1 bar in total. Right. The reason is 1.5 there. It's just not quite as good with just Shank there. So Eldritch tends to be worth. Yeah, the experience with Shank isn't as great because they aren't the minions, but there's still a lot of guys there at least that you're killing. So that's nice. So let's take again a look at our stuff. Where are we at? We are, we have a lot of strength and dex right now because of this crazy 1818 amulet. So on a respec, I can actually take, again, all those points out and put those points into vitality. So that's actually worth a lot of life for me, which is why I really like that. Our skills, we are just maxed, and 1 off from maxed on static field right here, which is really nice. 1, 1, 1, 1. Pretty simple. Nothing else there going on. A point in warmth still doesn't really do much, even if it's 3 points and whatever. My mana pool is not that big, and that's not enough points to really matter. So this is our setup for that. And again, in Hell, when we get the need, we can respec and go Nova, and then either go like Firewall, or go Hydra, or go Frozen Orb. We can kind of figure out what we want to do right there. As for our gear, we have Spirit Sword. We have this Godly Imbue that we got. Just a 220, sure, why not? We have this crazy amulet with all these stats. We have Ancient's Pledge. Stealth armor, of course, though, you know, if I found like a Viper match or something, that'd be very nice. We have fire res gloves, but also light res. So if I feel like I've got way too much fire res going on, I've got 28 light res right there, and I can, you know, swap them back and forth. 16 to cold res with 1 mana per kill. 27 cold res, 10 hit recovery on this Demon Hide Sash. Again, this would be something you could very easily shop. 17 energy, 7 light res. It's okay. I actually enjoy the 17 energy a lot because, hey, that's some good mana right there, 34 mana. But 7 light res is a little low, so this could be improved. And then 20 fast Roanoke boots, which are okay, but again, something that I would consider improving. And if I really wanted to improve, I would go here to Elzix. I really like Act 2 Nightmare Elzix. That's like my favorite place for shopping because you just get this really fast reset on them. And we could just go look. And right there even 44 to life Demon Hide Sash. I mean, that's pretty tempting, to be honest. I'm going to keep my cold res. I like having resistances, but that's a very nice belt.
Good day.
2 to bow and crossbow, 10 IAS gloves.
What you need?
More max stamina. Like I say, we can do this for a few minutes if we want and find some 40 fast run walks at this point, or some boots with, you know, big resistances, whatever. Some nice gloves. Could also craft an FCR belt if we wanted. Could craft, yeah. Lots of options. We'll do a couple more tries, see if we can. Hey, there's 40 fasters. All right. 20 IAS, 26 fire res. Nice for a different character. So, anyways, that is our Nova Sorceress. That was part Nightmare. She was pretty smooth through there. And again, I'm only level 58. I would recommend continuing to level a little bit more with Eldritch. Maybe do some Bale Waves, whatever you want for it. But continue leveling up. Get yourself close to 70. That's where I'd say is a good spot to be, especially for Nova, because you are having to be closer into the action, which is a little more dangerous, right? You don't get to stand back and just shoot lightning or drop blizzards from afar, but you're like right next to them when you're doing Novas. So just my opinion. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube, and I'll see you guys in part hell. Peace, everybody.